Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When last we left off, we were confronted by an apprentice of Maldanen, and we're going to shut this door. We are not dealing with an apprentice of Maldanen right now. We are, however, going to go over here and rest, and then just basically rush him. Rushing him down is probably the best strategy we've got. If we rest, hopefully his spells are still not going to be prepared. Besides, we'll have our spells ready. Basically, we don't want him to have blur or concealment or whatever protective spell he has active. We just want to be able to attack him while he's not ready for us. And that will actually be moderately difficult. Be moderately difficult, considering. We shall summon the Badger, however. The Badger actually is quite interesting because we had a D&D player who one of the main things he did was summon hordes of dire badgers to solve his problems. Funnily enough, it worked a lot of the time, which was a little bit scary. The sheer number of times I summon a dire badger worked. Right, let's see if that spell has gone now. Has that spell gone? He is still in fact buffed. Maybe I can lure him out.
Pray.
Maybe
Whatever gods you worship.
Maybe I can lure the Mephits out. Or... oh, wait. Okay. Can I get past? Oh. Ow. Have I been slowed? Think so. That's ice. That's ice. Yeah, that's ice. Everyone dies. That is ice. Everyone perishes. Problem with ice, everyone perishes. It's a pretty good spell. I need to be able to deal with that apprentice, although I think for now I'm actually going to avoid him. I'm going to go this way instead, and hope I don't have to fight him. Oh, it's a nobleman. This man looks absolute huff that anyone would disturb him. He's obviously used the company of his fellow nobles and nobody else. Alright, well, we're going to have to fight him. If we can fight him. What on earth is he doing? Is he buffing himself? Oh no, not a summoned dire boar! Are we actually going to hit him at some point? Yes, yes we are. And that's magic missiles. Fortunately, he's near death, and he is now dead. Excellent. That is not Maldanen. And he dropped nothing. Lots of potions, I suppose they're useful. Not useful to me at the moment. A potion of lore, however, might potentially be useful one day. Potion of speed. Now, that is haste in a bottle. Haste in a bottle might really help when it comes to this wizard. Although, unfortunately, I think we are actually going to have to go past that wizard. I think we have to actually fight him. Ah, prison of sorts. Is there anyone of particular interest stuck in here? There is a prison key. Shall we find out if there's anyone stuck in here? I use the key.
Pray.
A dire badger.
Whatever gods you worship.
Sorry. We'd normally recruit someone like you, but we cannot. And that's the end of the dire badger. And we got a copper necklace. It doesn't seem like there's anything particularly exciting in the prison. But I could be surprised. I could be very surprised. Oh, goblins! Hooray!
Your end draws
With their
nigh.
box. Wonder what's in their box that they are defending so stubbornly. They are attacking the unarmed, which they are non-proficient with, which means they're provoking attacks of opportunity every time they do so. In that box was 2 gold pieces. I think that was definitely worth defending, don't you? And a scroll of soundburst, which is more valuable than anything in the actual box. And one more door. Maybe this door... Ooh. Samuel, a halfling member of the Neverwinter militia. looking not at all pleased at being locked up at this unpleasant place. Ah, we found Samuel! We found Samuel!
Pleased to see you.
No, you aren't another one of the wizard's servants, are you? Is this another of his tricks? I'm certainly no servant of the wizard, no. That's a relief. My name is Samuel, an inspector for the city guard. That bear just teleported right behind me! It's all right. He's with me. I'm a druid. But teleporting bears? Blink bears. Try not to think about it too much. Oh my word. Do blink bears actually exist? I'm afraid so. We're all doomed. I was beginning to think no one would ever free me. I'd appreciate some information first. Of course. I'll tell you whatever I know. There probably isn't much. How did you end up being prisoner here? I was poking around the estate, actually, looking for some rumours I'd heard of Maldanen acting even more strangely than usual. I didn't find anything, but it appears I was correct. Maldanen captured me and ranted on about how I was trying to steal something from him. I've no idea what he was talking about, but he seemed convinced that I was up to no good and wouldn't let me go. What do you know of this place? I don't remember much. The west wing here seems to be mainly used for Maldanen's experiments and storage. I think he lives below. Would you be able to find your way out on your own? Yes, I believe I could. I try to, at least. Then go. The way behind me is clear. Thank you, sir. I'm sure I can find my own way out. I only wish I could take revenge on that damnable wizard. Once you leave this place, seek out Captain Thurin. I'm sure he will want to thank you for finding me. Fare you well. Off you go, halfling. Watch out for those blink bears. I'm not having Samuel go with us. He'll probably just die horribly doing that. And I don't want Samuel to die absolutely horribly. Least of all because it would be not so good. I wonder if that spell cast on the wizard actually lasts forever if they've programmed something like that in the game. I doubt it. We're blocking the escape route of Samuel, who literally disappeared. I have a blink bear, and the militia have blink investigators, capable of just escaping in a moment. Right, so let's hope that Maldanen's apprentice no longer has that spell cast on him. To be fair, actually, even casting bark skin's not particularly useful against the actual apprentice. More useful against the imps, mind you. The imps I certainly need to have the spell for. If he still has that spell prepared, we are in some serious trouble. Because I've got to get past this person. Alright, have you got it prepared? You do still. Well, I'm going for it anyway. Ow! And we're all dead. That's like super quick. But, well, we're all dead. I could use that potion of speed. However, still got it cast. Just see if I can rush him down, really.
Whatever gods you worship.
This is mainly the problem. Mainly the problem is the fact that he's just going to cast a spell on me like that and kill me. Really, I just need to be able to interrupt it. That's half the problem. I'm not getting a chance to interrupt his spell casting. Probably because of that 50% mischance. He's already casting it. Well, we hit him. Does he have... He has damage reduction at the moment. And we are all going to die. Yep. However, the spell pretty much disappeared at that point. So maybe I just need to wait a little longer and his spell will fade. We have to get past him, however. We have to get past the apprentice. I don't think there's anything I can really use against him. Hold animal? Lesser dispel? Lesser dispel, I suppose, is an option. However, while I'm trying to cast lesser dispel, he is probably going to be... Ah!
Your
His
end.
spell has faded.
Pray. What?
No, attack that one. Yes. Hit the Apprentice. Well, it would seem like the bear is now more capable of dealing with it. Don't let him cast that. There we go. Interrupting his spells makes this much easier. Oh, and he's cast that now. Oh dear. Better cure myself before I die. Another... Oh, another one! He has 2 of those? Well, 3 actually. Pretty sure he's tried to cast that 3 times. That's just mean. 3 ice storms? Maybe you're not even meant to come to the Maldanen estate first, which I find a bit weird considering that most of it's full of fire beetles and guards, and then suddenly level 7 or 8 wizard. Level 7 or 8 wizard makes this very difficult. Well, I think the spell has expired now. So let us attack. Yeah, spell's expired.
End.
This time I got right next to him. That hit me though. 16 points of damage. And then he made himself unknowingly invisible. And then he will kill me. We just gotta get lucky. We just got to get lucky. I'm tempted to use the Potion of Speed, but I know I'm gonna need it for Maldanen. That's the problem, I need to have it for Maldanen, so there's gonna be a lot of loading here. It's just a very difficult fight. 6 damage. Okay, the first thing he does is he casts Ghostly Visage on himself. And then 8 points of damage. I really wanted to hit him there, though. Now absorbing damage, which pretty much means I'm dead. We just need to get lucky. That's what we need to get. We need to get lucky. And I'm not getting lucky. Not against this guy, anyway. Not against this guy. Let's go. Nope, did not manage to stop that cast. Does 22 damage. Okay, stop that one, though. That's better. Not that one, though, and that one's going to kill us. That one is going to kill us. Basically, I need to stop him from casting every single spell he could possibly cast. And that's difficult. That's pretty difficult. Let's go. Take number 27. This time, he got off that ice storm before I could even do anything. Now he's going to cast Ghostly Visage on himself, and then he's going to cast Ice Storm again. And then I'm going to die. We really need to stop that. If I was a wizard, this would be easy. Like, one magic missile could potentially disrupt his entire spellcasting, but I don't have that luxury. Don't have that luxury. Yep, didn't stop it that time. This time it didn't actually hurt that badly. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Nope, I think we're in trouble. I could heal myself. Mine's just gonna go off. Well, I'm not dead. I'm about to be dead, though. Oh, wow, this fight. And I've got to actually I've got to actually get past this fight as level 4. I'm level 4, and this guy is very nasty. What potions do I have? Potions do I have that could possibly help? Endurance. It's not really going to help. Aid. Fox's Cunning. I suppose I could start actually using my own potions. That seems like a plan. I could use my own potions. Let's give it a go.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Hey, I actually stopped that one. Focus on him. Okay, this is bad. Maldanen has made himself... Oh, wow, we actually stopped that ice storm. This one's actually going moderately well, so I'm actually going to save. I'm actually going to save mid-fight. Because we've stopped every single spell he's currently tried to cast. Except that one. However... yeah, how many ice storms do you have? That's actually a really good question. How many ice storms do you have, sir? The Ice Storm Wizard. And this time, because we saved partway through, she just appeared right next to us, did Sharwin, and she died. And that's something that is a little bit bad about this, because now she's right next to us. She didn't die that time, though. Now, how many of these do you actually... You have so many ice storms! I don't know how possible it is for you to have that many ice storms. You have, like, 5 ice storms. How is it possible for you to have 5 ice storms? Seriously, 5 or so ice storms there. There's a lot of loading here, guys, but wow, 5 ice storms. 5 ice storms. Okay, I stopped that one. However, we're not stopped that one, which means we're all dead. Seriously! He just has cast Ice Storm on command. Even sorcerers do not have that many spells. Okay. Okay, Sharwin is healing me. Not going to make a difference because that Ice Storm has just gone off and has murdered all of us. Seriously, this is a difficult fight. I don't want to use all of my expendable resources. Because what's going to happen is inevitably... And he managed to pass his concentration check after taking, like, 16 points of damage in one round. This fight is pretty hard. Low levels can always be... Well, we might as well just load anyway, because Sharwin has fallen unconscious. This is really tricky. Did not think I would meet the roadblock here. This roadblock is really difficult. Oh, that's the end of us. Really annoying, this. He just constantly gets off that spell. It's actually the Ghostly Visage spell that's the problem. The Ghostly Visage spell is actually the massive problem. Okay, he's badly wounded. He's badly wounded. And we stopped that spell. Not this one, though. We're all dead. Seriously, Maldanen has nothing to worry about. He's got nothing to worry about because he has apprentices that can cast unlimited ice storms. Like, unlimited ice storms. We basically just need to kill Maldanen's apprentice. Well, we're all dead. Again. When we come back, folks, yeah, this fight, we are indeed dead. We could respawn, which will incur a penalty of 50 XP per level of your character, and the loss of 10% of our gold. But if you respawn too many times in this game, you're pretty much doomed. So, when we come back, we have to defeat Maldanen's apprentice. Not Maldanen, just his apprentice. Maldanen himself is probably going to be nigh on unstoppable. Oh dear. I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Wizards. Always with the wizards in D&D games. Ah, well. We'll get him. We'll get him.